Archangel Michael says, "You were never meant to sleep through this hour. Your name has been whispered in places where light and shadow collide. Your soul has been marked for awakening. A rusted gate is swinging open deep in the corridors of your past. Footsteps you forgot are echoing behind you again. A danger long hidden is walking closer under the cover of silence. An ancient promise is unraveling in the marrow of your bones. Shattered glass is falling from windows you thought were sealed forever. Someone you trusted has already turned away under the weight of their secret. The ashes of forgotten vows are drifting through the hollow chambers of your heart. Every false smile, every veiled betrayal has been counted. The scales are tipping now and cannot be stopped. Archangel Michael says, "You are standing on the thin edge of what was and what is meant to be. Time is folding in strange ways around your breath. The hourglass is cracking even as you read these words. A voice is murmuring behind your left shoulder, one you almost recognize. Shadows are curling around the corners of old photographs you haven't touched in years. Keys you thought you lost are rattling in unseen hands. A betrayal sealed long ago has sent ripples through realms you cannot see. Chains of deception, gilded and sweet, are snapping one by one. Your silence has fed powers that now demand an answer. A velvet curtain is lifting in the hidden theater of your life. Behind it, figures you forgot are staring back with hollow, burning eyes. The air is thick with secrets heavier than stone. Your spirit has been weighed in secret councils of fire and storm. Papers you never signed have bound you in invisible contracts. Archangel Michael's sword is already descending to sever them. A crimson thread is wrapped around your ankle, unnoticed until now. Every step has tugged at it, weaving you deeper into unseen snares. The fabric of illusion is tearing under the weight of truth. The hands that once blessed you have turned to claws in unseen dimensions. An old oath, buried under 7 layers of forgetting, has come due. The walls around your dreams are starting to crumble. Archangel Michael says, "He has arrived to break what binds you." His wings are cutting through veils that even your ancestors feared to touch. His presence is like thunder rolling through forgotten tombs. A mirror has cracked where your reflection once lied to you. Splinters of your old self are falling away like brittle leaves. What is true will remain standing in the ashes. There is a letter written in gold and sealed with midnight that bears your name. It has waited lifetimes to be opened in this exact moment. Your fingertips are already burning from its touch. The danger that approaches is not dressed in chaos but in calm. Its smile is thin as glass, its embrace colder than marble. It carries the weight of unfinished betrayals and quiet poisons. Footsteps like dripping water echo down the marble halls of your spirit. Something ancient and coiled is unfolding its wings behind closed doors. The lock you thought was unbreakable is shattering from within. A silver mist is rolling over the landscape of your soul. Shapes are forming in the fog, calling you by names you forgot before birth. The hour has come to remember what was stolen from you. The face of one who wronged you will soon be unmasked. Truth sharper than obsidian is cutting through every lie told in dimly lit rooms. Justice dressed in flame is rising from forgotten altars. Your name has been etched into the walls of heaven's tribunal. What was hidden in velvet-lined boxes is now spilling into the light. The reckoning cannot be postponed. The hands of those who plotted against you are trembling now. Their secret covens of manipulation are collapsing like rotted wood. Their whispered plans are dissolving under divine command. A door creaking open in a forgotten hallway leads directly to your rebirth. Beyond it, fields of gold shimmer under storm-lit skies. The chains fall heavy at your feet. The miracle is already unfolding behind the veil you thought was solid. Wings of fire and sapphire are stretching wide above your path. Celestial forces are rearranging every atom of your existence. A key forged from starlight is dropping into your open palm. The locks you could not break before will dissolve like smoke. Your bloodline is being purified in ways unseen for centuries. A rain of embers falls from a broken photo frame on your inner altar. Faces long gone are smiling in relief from the other side. The debt your ancestors carried is being paid in full. Your heartbeat now echoes like a war drum in the chambers of eternity. The veil of forgetfulness is thinning with every breath you take. You are remembered in the highest courts of light. A silver crown is being lowered onto your head, unseen by human eyes. You are being anointed by fire that will not burn flesh. Your name glows brighter than constellations on forgotten scrolls. The path ahead splits under your feet like a serpent's tongue. One leads back into shadows and silence. The other bursts open with a blaze of eternal morning. You have been cloaked in armor made of midnight and dawn. No blade of man or spirit can now pierce your rising strength. You walk wrapped in Archangel Michael's mantle of truth. The betrayal that wounded you has become the sword in your hand. The tears that burned you have become rivers parting before your steps. The silence that suffocated you has become your battle cry. Flashes of lightning burn away the masks of false friends. The poison meant for you returns to the lips of those who brewed it. Justice sealed in flame roars louder than human voices. The miracle surges like a tidal wave behind cracked cosmic doors. What was delayed, denied, and distorted is now rushing toward you unstoppably. A harvest meant for you alone is blooming in radiant force. You are standing at the exact axis where fate fractures and realigns. The wheel that turned against you has shattered. A new design written in stars is unfolding under your feet. Archangel Michael steps forward with eyes like molten gold. His sword, gleaming with the light of 1,000 suns, severs what enslaved you. His wings wrap around you with power enough to shake dimensions. Your enemies' names are being erased from the ledgers of influence. Their thrones of deceit are crumbling into dust blown across barren fields. No hand raised against you will stand. The miracle saturates the air around you, thick as incense. Your body hums with frequencies older than creation itself. Every locked door before you swings open as if it had always been waiting. You are no longer a shadow walking through forgotten rooms. You rise like a tower crowned in dawnlight. You shine with the inheritance sealed in your soul before time began. The blessing now falls like silver rain onto your crown and shoulders. Your heart bursts open wider than galaxies to receive it. Nothing can stand in the way of what is descending. The divine revelation is this: you were the key, the weapon, and the miracle all along. Nothing that ever tried to break you could touch the core written in eternal fire. Now, the forces that stood in secret judgment of you fall silent forever. You walk untouched through their broken gates. Your name echoes through realms where only royalty stand. The blessing sealed on you now will ripple through generations unseen. It carves a path clear of betrayal, deception, and harm for all who come after you. The kingdom you lost is restored sevenfold. The time will not come again. The doors swing wide into eternity. Step forward, crowned, freed, and unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, "You have been summoned at an hour no one else can see. A silent war is unfolding in the marrow of your life. Your spirit has been named as both target and heir. A door creaks open in a forgotten hallway deep within you. Dust swirls like old memories in golden shafts of light. A hidden threat steps through wearing a familiar smile. The air thickens as ancient contracts shift in unseen dimensions. Fingers you trusted have stitched traps into the fabric of your days. A betrayal buried under layers of kindness is surfacing now. Footsteps echo against marble floors that should no longer exist. Shadows crawl up the walls like ink spilled from broken promises. A danger long disguised is walking into full view. A photo frame shatters on your inner altar, ashes drifting down like snow. Names you loved twist into secrets too heavy to hold. The ground trembles as truths claw their way into daylight. Archangel Michael says, "Your name is blazing in both the light and the dark. You are standing at the split where eternity and oblivion kiss. The danger comes dressed as routine but burns like prophecy. In the distance, storm clouds roll backwards against the sky. Winds of justice whip through places where lies were planted. The mirror of your life cracks wide open without mercy. Chains you forgot you wore are snapping against your ankles. A voice older than history is calling you by your real name. Keys made of bone and star metal rattle in unseen hands. A danger approaches cloaked in velvet and calm. Its heartbeat sounds like distant drums soaked in blood. It carries forgotten debts wrapped in silk ribbons of guilt. Velvet curtains fall away in the theater of your soul. Behind them stand figures masked in gold and betrayal. The weight of their stares presses like iron on your chest. You feel the temperature drop though no wind moves. Invisible watchers step forward from the fractures of forgotten dreams. The hour of your reckoning has arrived. Ash falls slowly from ceilings unseen by mortal eyes. Papers long burned reassemble on the tables of divine justice. Your fingerprints burn into every page as evidence of your trials. A serpent coiled around your lineage lifts its head now. Its eyes mirror faces you trusted too easily. Its breath smells of old alliances curdled into venom. Footsteps like shattered glass trail behind you. Memories you locked away are clawing at the edges of your mind. Forgotten voices chant your secrets in tones that split the air. The ground beneath you splits in two directions. One path sinks into shadows thick as tar. The other blazes white-hot with a light that blinds human sight. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment everything pivots." His sword is raised, gleaming brighter than the birth of suns. His wings slice through veils wrapped around your destiny. A choir of unseen forces gathers in spirals above you. They move like smoke and lightning braided together. Their eyes are filled with the weight of 1,000 verdicts. The clock that held you in loops has melted into nothing. Time bends around your body as threads of fate snap loose. The chains of repetition dissolve under Michael's blade. The danger sharpens, stepping closer on feet that make no sound. It holds a contract signed in the ink of your forgotten fears. The final clause is unfolding in front of your eyes. Shadows peel away from faces you thought were allies. Their grins flicker, revealing jagged truths long hidden beneath charm. Their intentions crumble like brittle parchment in fire. The storm that was circling your life descends now. Lightning cracks across the architecture of your soul. Towers built of falsehood collapse into ash and ruin. Your heart pulses with a rhythm too vast to be human. Your breath tastes of iron and ozone as realms collide. The veil thins until your skin hums like stretched glass. A wall of flame rises behind those who betrayed you. Their escape routes disintegrate into choking smoke. The weight of divine judgment falls without hesitation. The room of your spirit is flooded with a blinding blue fire. Symbols older than language etch into the air around you. The binding circles of limitation shatter under angelic decree. Your spine straightens as unseen armor locks into place. Your hands glow with the memory of power you surrendered long ago. The breath of Archangel Michael surrounds you like a hurricane of truth. The miracle ignites, vast as oceans splitting under moonlight. The sky above your soul fractures into rivers of gold and sapphire. Your name is sung through corridors no human ear has entered. A key of burning crystal drops into your open hand. Locks splinter at your touch before you even find the doors. Pathways once sealed behind bloodlines now blaze open. The faces of ancestors long silenced tilt upward in relief. Chains wrapped around your history dissolve into vapor. The debt buried in your family line is wiped clean forever. A chorus erupts that splits dimensions in two. Michael stands before you crowned in flame and shadowlight. His sword plunges into the roots of what enslaved you. Screams ripple across invisible plains as false thrones collapse. Thrones built on your silence shatter into obsidian dust. No hand raised against you remains steady. You rise on wings you forgot you had. Every wound you carried has become a beacon of blinding power. Your voice echoes in halls where only immortals tread. The danger dissolves into vapor under your gaze. What sought to bind you cannot exist in this unveiled truth. You stand untouched in the ruins of what tried to destroy you. Michael steps back, his wings folding with the weight of eternity. His smile carries the finality of cosmic justice fulfilled. His hand rests on your shoulder in unshakable recognition. The miracle pours like molten gold into every fracture of your being. It soaks into marrow and memory alike. It rewrites your story in letters of white fire. The faces of betrayers blur and disappear from your path forever. Their voices are silenced in dimensions you will never walk again. Your timeline is purged of their shadows eternally. A crown of obsidian and starlight is lowered onto your head. Your eyes burn with clarity sharper than any blade. You are sealed as sovereign in realms hidden from mortal maps. The blessing falls like rain made of liquid crystal. It washes through your blood, your breath, your shadow. It reconstructs your future with patterns too sacred for human language. The danger has passed. The miracle has rooted itself so deeply no hand can uproot it. The doors of eternity have swung open beneath your feet. The revelation is this: you were always meant to rule over what tried to consume you. The chains you broke will never reform. The kingdom rising under your feet is yours alone. This moment will not come again. Your name has been carved into the walls of realms untouched by decay. You walk forward crowned, armored, and eternally free. Archangel Michael says, "The veil is thinnest in this exact breath." Your soul is standing in the corridor where fate fractures. Time is collapsing into your open palms. A door creaks open in a forgotten hallway deep inside your spirit. Dust falls like dead stars from beams that haven't seen light in centuries. Something long sealed away is stirring behind it. Footsteps echo on marble floors that were buried before your birth. Each step is wrapped in shadows thick as obsidian silk. The presence that approaches knows your name too well. Beneath your ribs, the pulse of ancient oaths begins to burn. Threads spun by unseen hands tighten around your spine. The weight of forgotten promises presses hard against your bones. Ashes fall slowly from a broken photo frame on your inner altar. Faces long gone flicker between love and betrayal. Their smiles crack as truths buried deep claw their way upward. The air sharpens as secrets sealed in gold begin to crack open. Velvet-lined lies split down their centers under invisible pressure. What was hidden in kindness is revealed in cold, clear fire. A silver mist coils around your feet as the ground shifts beneath you. Patterns of light and shadow swirl across unseen floors. The walls of your past start to bleed into your present. Figures masked in porcelain and whispers step through fractured memories. Their voices drip with honeyed poison you almost forgot. The danger comes cloaked in familiarity and soft deception. Your spine chills as unseen fingers brush the back of your neck. They tug at invisible chains you thought you had broken. The contracts signed in dreams are igniting once again. Archangel Michael says, "The hourglass has shattered. Sand spills backwards through the cracks of reality. Choices once frozen are liquefying into now. You stand at the split where justice and annihilation collide. The path to freedom is coiled with barbed truths. The path to ruin shimmers sweetly under false stars. A serpent lifts its head from the soil of your lineage. Its eyes mirror the faces of old allies turned silent foes. Its tongue flickers with forgotten accusation spoken in secret courts. Above you, the sky tears like silk set on fire. Wings of unseen legions darken the void with their arrival. The tribunal of unseen forces encircles you in absolute stillness. The breath of betrayal tastes like iron and forgotten violets. It coils into your lungs and anchors deep within. Voices chant in tongues older than memory just beyond your hearing. The danger steps closer with smiles carved of glass. It holds parchments inked in shadows and unspoken debts. Every line is traced in the energy of broken trusts. The floor splits open beneath those who conspired against you. Their polished words crumble into dust beneath their feet. Their gilded masks shatter, revealing hollow sockets behind their eyes. Chains collapse to the floor with a clang that echoes across dimensions. Scripts once etched in invisible ink now burn in blue fire. No secret can stay hidden under celestial judgment. A mirror suspended in air splinters from within. Your reflection dissolves into fragments of forgotten selves. Only truth remains standing in the shards. Your chest expands as weights uncoil from your ribs. The binds sewn by unseen hands unravel into ash. Your breath returns to you cleaner than it has ever been. The storm crackles behind the curtain of reality. Lightning arcs through chambers where betrayals were sanctified. Every false oath collapses under the surge of divine fire. Archangel Michael says. His sword is raised, searing through dimensions. The blade carves through timelines like silk split by wind. Its edge severs what no human could reach. Figures robed in shadows scatter as the sword descends. The covens of manipulation fracture into shards of smoke. Their influence dissolves into silence and void. An altar ignites at your feet, burning with sapphire flame. Symbols too ancient to pronounce blaze into the ground. Your bloodline is cleansed through light untainted by mortal hands. A key forged from obsidian and starlight drops into your open palm. Locks that resisted for lifetimes twist and crumble. The doors behind them swing wide in silent invitation. A tidal wave of power crashes into your core. Your spine lights up like a cathedral struck by lightning. The architecture of your soul rebuilds itself in radiant clarity. The miracle rises behind the ruins like dawn breaking over glass mountains. Its wings stretch wider than all the betrayals combined. It engulfs what tried to diminish you with effortless grace. A golden river floods through the chambers of your forgotten dreams. It cleanses every scar etched by hidden enemies. Your heart beats in rhythm with its eternal current. An ancient crown shimmers into form above your head. It spins with stars that have never been charted by mortal eyes. The weight of sovereignty settles gently onto your brow. The faces of those who plotted against you dim into obscurity. Their echoes fade into corridors they can never return from. Their influence is erased from the blueprint of your existence. The floor beneath you transforms into a bridge of molten crystal. Each step forward is sealed in luminous fire. No power can undo what is established in this hour. The miracle saturates your cells, marrow, and shadow alike. Your breath carries the frequency of creation itself. You are stitched back into alignment with the divine architecture. Wings of midnight and aurora stretch from your back unseen. Your voice echoes in chambers reserved for immortal declarations. Every fiber of your being glows with unshakable authority. The danger crumbles into dust beneath your feet. What hunted you dissolves into whispers forgotten by the cosmos. The chase is over, and victory pulses through every breath you take. Michael stands before you, eyes burning like eclipsed suns. His wings fold with the weight of fulfilled justice. His hand rests on your shoulder, sealing the covenant in full. A rain of crystallized fire falls gently over your spirit. It baptizes you in purity untouched by corruption. Your story rewrites itself from roots to crown. The miracle embeds itself deep into your lineage. It reaches back through ancestors and forward into descendants. A legacy of light replaces every fragment of suffering. The doors of eternity swing open under your command. Paths denied to others blaze clear before you. You walk crowned, armed, and irrevocably free. The revelation is this: you were always the axis around which realms would bend. You were never forgotten, never forsaken, only prepared for this precise moment. What hunted you has now empowered you forever. The blessing pours endlessly into you and through you. It expands beyond your frame into the worlds you will touch. Your presence from this moment forward rewrites destinies. This time will not come again. The seal is set in stars and stone alike. You step forward, unstoppable and eternal.